Extension pole as well.
Renee and MandaGShow. Oh, hold this. Today we're asking people in the mall one question, and you can answer it any way you like. So what do you plan on doing differently this year versus last year?
This year I plan to focus on my studies rather than on work. So I plan to try and focus on that this year.
Awesome, that sounds great.
Yeah.
All right.
As opposed to last year where I tried to work a little bit more, this year I want to focus on studying to work on my long-term goal of becoming a lawyer.
Oh, I love it. Amazing.
Yeah.
So will that be full-time study or?
Will be this year, yes.
That's a big change.
It's a big change, yes.
Yeah, well, good luck with it. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for joining us today on the Renee and MandaGShow. We really appreciate it. We'd like to ask you a question. The question is, what do you plan on doing differently this year versus last year, and why?
Firstly, just try and reduce the amount of work that I do because I have a little baby here and don't really have enough time for my family, my wife and my baby. So just try and reduce the amount of work and stress and probably reduce the amount of drinking and self-sabotage a little. So
Very powerful.
yeah, for sure. So just try and be a little bit better for me, for them, I guess. So
Yeah, that's awesome. And how old is your baby?
10 and a half months.
She's so cute.
Cutie, ready for bed? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Cheers.
Thank you. That was so good. Hi, Felicity. I'm Manda G.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So we're here in Brisbane Mall today. I just want to ask you a question. So what do you plan on doing differently this year versus last year, and why?
I think the thing that I want to change is how I giving people second chances, because I have been very withdrawn last year due to circumstances, but I really want to try to reach out to people and give them a second chance.
That's wonderful. So is that about forgiveness?
Forgiveness, definitely.
Yeah, that's wonderful. What a wonderful, wonderful answer and a wonderful focus for this year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, we do have a gift for you. Thank you for the reminder.
Do you like presents? Do you like gifts?
Definitely.
It's a book called The Magic, which it really is a magical book. It's all about gratitude. And so it's 28 days. If you do, there's a practice to do every day, which doesn't take long, but it changes your life. So
Thank you so much.
you're so welcome. Have a great day. Have a great year.
Hey Manda, what about this guy? Hey, excuse me. What's your name?
Chris Henderson.
Hi Chris, thank you for taking the time to chat with us today.
Sure.
So I have a question for you. Everyone wants to know, what do you think that you'd like to do differently this year from last year, and why?
Relax a lot more, I think. Take things a bit more chilled, a bit more laid back. I just moved here from Ireland like 5 days ago.
Oh, welcome.
Thanks. And my girlfriend and I moved over. We're going to be here for 3 years, and previously we were working in very high pressure, stressful jobs, and it was a pretty high pressured stress year for us too. So we've decided that this year our New Year's resolution is we're going to just take it easy.
That's awesome. Well, you've come to the right country to relax, I think.
Yeah, for sure. All I've been doing is chilling in cafes.
From being in a relaxed state, what would you like to create from there?
What would I like to create from a relaxed state?
Like over the next 3 years?
I've absolutely no idea, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah. Probably just become a bit more laid back and a bit less sort of continuously rushing to things and rushing about. Yeah. Get a bit closer with my girlfriend while we're here and actually living together, whereas previously we didn't. So, again.
So more connection with your loved one?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time today.
No problem.
All the best.
No worries.
Hey, Manda G.
Yes.
There's a guy sitting over here. Do you reckon we should ask him?
Definitely.
All right. Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm Renee.
Hi, Renee. Larry.
Nice to meet you, Larry. I'm just getting used to
Well
this
done,
mic.
Renee.
Okay. So I just have a question for you, if that's okay, Larry.
Yes.
The question is, what would you do differently this year from last year, and why?
This year I'm going to retire.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yes. So that's my big plan for this year.
And how many years have you been in service?
Oh, 40 something?
Is that all?
45? 50?
Wow, so you must be like a master at something.
Not really a master, no. What?
Apparently it takes 20 years to master something, doesn't it?
Oh, well, I guess I am a master then. Yes, certainly.
What would you like to do when you retire?
Go and live in the country.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
Do you have a spot?
Northern New South Wales.
Awesome, beautiful.
Yeah.
We're so blessed, aren't we, to have such beautiful country.
We are lucky.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
So I'll just do that again. If there's an orange in there, there's an orange in there.
Wow.
If there's an orange in there, there's an orange in there. You see, you guys were too busy staring at this hat. You didn't look at the cups. There's an orange in there. There's an orange in there. There's even an applause cue, sixth orange all the way over there. Come on. That's a bloody good trick. But I know what you guys really want to see. Oh, man. How many balls are under that hat, sir? Three. There's no room, man. And the crowd goes crazy.
I'm going to sneak up on this guy over here.
I think he's a magician.
Is he? Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just noticed you've got like a table here, and
Yeah.
you got the magic book as well.
Good book.
That's pretty cool.
How convenient. Yeah, what a great book.
What would you do differently this year than what you've done last year, and why?
Man, that's a really tough question. So I did a lot last year. So I guess this year I want to travel more. And I want to also, I've started last year, but I want to, by the end of this year, be able to speak Japanese properly. So I want to learn a different language, yeah. So,
Awesome.
no, it's like bucket list stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I just travel around doing magic shows, and that's like enough for me. I'm happy with that for my career.
Yeah.
So I guess now it's just ticking off list stuff, yeah.
Can I ask you one more question, which
Sure,
was,
sure.
I didn't warn you about this one, but can I ask you why you love magic and why you love performing magic?
Why I love performing? Okay, why I love magic? Because I like the practice. There's something about the practice of magic that I just find therapeutic. And then why I like performing magic? So I used to work a normal job, and I hated it. And then I just started street performing, and then all of a sudden I just was excited to go to work, right? And I like meeting people. I like people. I like experiences. I like freedom, and all of that coupled together is why I do this. So yeah.
That's an epic why.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much for your time today, and
No worries, thank
epic
you.
magic.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, ladies.
No worries. How epic was that, Manda?
So much fun. The best day.
The best freaking day ever. So we're just going to give you guys a little debrief of like our awesome experience, our magical experience here in the Queen Street Mall today, talking to people of Brisbane City. So can I interview you now? What was your like highlight of our experience today with the peeps here in Brisbane?
Ooh. Oh, the highlight. I think it has to probably be the magic guy, the magician. We gave him a book of the magic. His responses, his show was amazing, and He just had amazing blue eyes, and there was a lot going on there. He maybe didn't share as much as he had going on, but it was nice what he did share.
And with our theme, the magic today, that was just pertinent, wasn't it?
It sure was, yeah. It was crazy.
Now, do you want to interview me now?
Yes, I'd much prefer that. How you going, Renee?
Oh, hi, Manda G. How are you?
I'm great. How's your day been?
It's been absolutely brilliant. Today has been super magical.
And what would be one of the highlights for you?
Definitely the highlight for me today here in the city was just getting amongst the people and finding that point within them, like just perfect strangers on the street, and finding that connection with them was just really beautiful. We just set an intention to really find, to share the love in the city with people and share the magic with people, but also like to find some depth and connection with each person that we interviewed, and I reckon we've certainly done that today.
Definitely, definitely. One that springs to mind is when we approached Peter with the baby.
Oh, yes.
And at first he wasn't too sure, like most people weren't, but then he warmed quite quickly and was happy to answer the question. And, you know, he went straight to, working less and being more relaxed and having more free time and being able to connect with his family. And what about Larry?
Oh, Larry was a cool guy.
I love Larry.
He's retiring this year, and retiring this year, and the next year wants to move to the Northern New South Wales and buy some land or buy a house and retire down there. And after working 40 years in his industry, yeah, super cool. And the other guy I really liked speaking with is what was the Irish guy? What's his name? Chris. Yeah, Chris has just moved here from Ireland with his partner, and his what he wants to do differently this year is relax more. And from that state of feeling relaxed, he wants to reconnect with his partner.
I thought that was really sweet.
He was sweet.
Yeah.
And then we gave a copy of the magic to a busker, didn't we?
Yeah.
Who was playing the violin.
Constantine, yes.
And I wasn't sure, I was saying to Renee, I wasn't sure if he appreciated the book, but then when we met Jason, the magician, later, they were all talking about the book and the fact that we'd passed it on, so that was really nice.
And we actually gave Jason a copy of the magic too, and he was like, oh, wicked. Yeah, he loved it.
And we wish we bought more copies. Next time we come, we'll have to bring some more copies.
Yeah, certainly spreading the magic is a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
And funny thing, like, so just at the end we're coming to sit down and like have a drink of water and just
get my skates off.
Huh?
Get my skates off.
Yeah, get your skates off. Poor Manda's got like skating feet right now, skating ankles. She's done so well. But we're sitting here just debriefing, and a journalist came over and approached us and asked if we wanted to be part of the Brisbane Times.
Streetwear.
Yeah, streetwear, and what was the other one? So yeah, she didn't interview, she took some photos of Manda G in her skates, and so that's going to be in like New Magazine.
Yeah, the Sunday paper in a few
Yeah,
weeks.
Sunday paper, yeah. So keep your eyes out for that, peeps. Keep your eyes out for Manda G on her skates. They're going to do a little bit of a column on the Renee and MandaGShow, which is super cool. So magic is happening all over the place.
Magic.